Degrees. And Marshall Dane, Mother Nature's pulling at all the stops for you today. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for having Mother Nature and God doing their dance while I walk in. It is beautiful out here.
Pretty sweet today, okay?
Yeah, it is.
You
a
must have had a
sweet
great
day.
ride in, and I'm from Sudbury this morning.
I don't think our ride through town has ever looked more beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's a real sweet treat.
So, how are you? Haven't seen you in what seems like a long time. I think, gosh, it's been a couple, 2-3 years maybe.
It's been a couple, 2-3 years. I've been fantastic. I've been working hard on a new record. I've never written. I think my songs are better than ever. The passion I've got is stronger than ever, and the excitement I have for the future is brighter and bigger than ever.
Awesome.
So,
Well, congratulations.
thanks.
You know, and I mean, we all joke about the 15-year overnight success in the radio biz, and
Yeah.
you know, I mean, some days I'm sure the ebbs and the flows are sometimes the ebb seems a little higher, lower than the flows sometimes are happening, but you know, it's the passion that drives you, and that's what keeps you doing what you're doing, right?
Yeah, there's as long as you keep the passion as the carrot in front of your nose, then everything else really takes a side seat to it, and you get to enjoy every step of the way, you know, and along with the ebb and the flow.
Yeah, and you know, at this point in time in life, could you imagine, you know, going to work in an office in a cubicle and you know trying to sort of be the square box in the round hole, right? I mean, I couldn't do it.
I've spent time doing that, and I remember the days of me in a suit and a tie. And no, I like the fact that I don't worry about when I have to cut my hair.
Or if
I have to cut my hair, exactly.
Pretty sweet.
It's a pretty sweet gig.
So, you know, of course, music, there's a lot of things happening for you on the horizon, and, you know, big radio tour, of course. Are you just doing Ontario this time around, or?
Just Ontario at this point.
As if Ontario wasn't big enough on its own.
Yeah, no, it's Ontario is a great leg right now, and we're just getting this single off the ground, so it's just starting. I'm excited about this new tune, Motorcycle, hitting the airwaves, and it's the perfect time of year.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
I'm crazy about getting on my bike right around now, so I'm sure everybody else will get the itch from it too, and hopefully even people that don't ride motorbikes will be itching to listen to Motorcycle.
Well, and you know what, it's always that sort of cruising kind of vibe and energy, right? So I see the guitar is out.
Yeah.
What are you going to play? I'm going to ask you to hang with me for the hour if you don't mind, and maybe I might even be able to get you to play some old stuff.
Some classic tracks, some retro Marshall Dane.
Yeah, some retro Marshall Dane. I have to tell you something funny. Marshall Dane, so let me just pull this up here. I'll talk amongst myself here for a minute. Marshall Dane. So we have in our system 14 Marshall Dane songs.
That is amazing. Are they all from current records, or are they from like...
Well, we've got lots of interesting things in here. We even have Lynchburg is Dry in here.
Oh, wow. Well, that's great. Hopefully some of those tunes will make it onto this next hour show.
Yeah, so there you go. So, you know, maybe we can convince you to play a few while you're here for the next hour.
I'm all over that. That's
okay,
where
awesome.
we have fun.
Okay, so what are you going to play for us now?
Well, why don't I play the brand new song, Motorcycle?
Works for me.
All right, let me get myself set up here in the studio.
Take your time.
Move my space around a little bit.
Yeah, I can work with whatever you got going on there. So
Okay, I made a little squeaky squawky noise there.
No worries. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Marshall Dane. It is the brand new single. It's called Motorcycle, and you know, great to have you here. And take it away, my friend.
My pleasure. Let's do this. On your mind, babe, it's on mine, yeah, it's the same thing. So give me the green light, cause you know time is wasting away. Hey, hey, hey. Hop on, girl, I'm not sure just why we're waiting. I've got the keys, you got the jeans, so won't you slide tight, we're taking off like a motorcycle. What you saying, baby? Yeah. Life in the fast lane, nothing fast lane. Hold on tight, we'll take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby, you and I down the back road. Anywhere wanna go, yeah. On my motorcycle. Let's do that one more time. We'll bring it down. Hold on tight, gonna take you for a ride in the middle of the night, baby, you and I down the back road. Anywhere you wanna go, yeah.
Ooh.
Right on, right on. Woo!
That wooden floor sounded pretty damn fine.
Right on, right on.
Good thing you got those stomping boots on to go along with your wooden floor.
Yes, yes, yes. I love this wooden floor. That gives me all the rhythm I need.
Well, there you go. See, who needs a band?
Right. What band?
Yeah, band. Marshall Dane and his feet.
Yeah, and the foot stomps.
Well, you know, and nice to have you back. I mean, 2013 you joined us for Manitoulin Country Fest.
Yes.
Hard to believe it's been almost 3 years since you were here, and
Wow.
yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, that was such a good time, man. That was such a great, great venue. That was a great day. That was a great show.
Well, it was nice to have you here, and we'll definitely have your people, my people, talk, and maybe we can look forward to
I think they're
something.
talking already.
They're talking already, absolutely. You know, and of course you're doing gigs along the way, of course, during this radio tour thing, and you know, that certainly helps pay some bills, and you know, this
For sure.
province of Ontario, as we know, is pretty massive, right?
It's pretty massive, and the indie road it can be kind of expensive, and it can, you know, but again, it takes that indie foot that makes it happen. Like we were talking earlier, you know, you take it by the reins and you get it done, whichever way you got to get it done. And
Well, and at least it's done your way, right?
it's totally done my way.
Yeah, which is kind of nice to have that autonomy and some control over kind of where Marshall Dane's going to go and be.
Yeah, you know what, I think that was always been the fear sometimes of bigger companies working with me, because I got an idea of where I want to go, and yet at the same time I think that's what makes the companies that I work with now like me, because I have an idea of where I want to go and how I want to get there, and I don't mind taking those reins.
Well, and I think too, you've always been pretty clear about your brand, and you know, there's always that I think a bit of a push and a pull, yin and a yang, and sometimes a little bit in the industry in terms of brand identity, but we don't necessarily, you know, your brand may be